Hey Gemini, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your beginning of September general love reading. Now keep in mind, it's a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that is watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all the information will be pinned in the comment section below. In case you are new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that my fellow Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals are doing well. So when I was meditating over our energy, the song that I got was Walk It Like I Talk It by the Migos featuring Drake. Now in the Migos, you had an Aries, a Scorpio. I'm sorry, Drake is a Scorpio, but you had an Aries, a Sag, and of course a Gemini. And yeah, of course, this being Gemini reading, this is very influential to the energy today. So what I was getting was like, you are exactly who you think you are. Everybody else got to catch up. I feel like for a lot of y'all, you have been attracting people who feel like you are on your high horse. You've been attracting love where people feel like you want too much out of love. You need to, in so many ways, I'm kind of getting like people feel like you should lower your standards. Absolutely the fuck not. You do not do that. You don't do that because at the end of the day, the beginning and the end of the day, you want to attract somebody on your frequency. Don't let nobody talk to you and tell you that you need to play small or that your, you know what I'm saying, your standards are too high. No, it's not. Maybe the people that is coming into your reality, they're not on the level as you. So why should you play small just because or just for the sake of being in a relationship or connection? You are exactly who you think you are. Whatever you see of yourself and about yourself and how you feel about yourself, you are exactly that. So keep being who you are and let everybody else catch up. And if they can't catch up, then they got to get lost. And that's just the facts there. That's real English, right? That's just what it is. So that's what I'm getting for you guys today, straight up. And I feel that very strongly. And I'm going to show you the cards at the bottom of the deck. And I haven't done this in a while, but, you know, when I finished doing the shuffling, I was guided to look at it and look at it. You got the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, knowledge, of wisdom, and victory. You are the truth. That's just the facts. And then you got the sun. You see how that bird is flying towards the sun? You know, both are signs of freedom. The sun and bird is the energy of freedom. Some of you guys may be single right now. You may have freed yourself from a relationship or a connection where someone made you feel small or like you always had to dim your light. That's the ultimate light right there. Okay. You may have met someone new because this is newness also. You may have met someone new in Leo season, July, August time frame, or you may have met a Leo. Okay. Some of you all may have a child that is a Leo because you do have a child there. But I feel like more than anything, this is just you freeing yourself from connections where you feel like you got to stifle your shine, stifle your brightness. Like you can't be who you are. And I feel like, you know, when the sun comes out, you can't help but to notice. I feel like when you walk in a room, people can't help but to notice you. And so you have a lot of overzealous and jealous people where people are considering you overzealous because you're being your true authentic self. That's their problem. You are never supposed to play small for someone else to feel better, because if you start changing who you are in one instance, they're always going to keep pushing that energy. They're always going to want to push that narrative of making you play small, and that's absolutely not what you meant to do. I'm telling you that right now. So let's go ahead. We're going to go through the deck until we get our major arcana, which happens to be the Lovers. We'll get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Currently at the bottom of the deck, I said this earlier, you are exactly who the fuck you think you are. You manifest whatever you want to, and you smooth with it. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? If you never felt like that about yourself, if you never seen yourself in that light, I'm telling you right now, that's what's up. Because you have Virgo energy here, and you also have Gemini, your energy. We are currently in Virgo season, so for a lot of y'all, you're going to be doing some major manifesting in Virgo season. You will. You're going to be doing major manifesting. And today is it's a full moon. It's actually eclipse in the sign of Pisces. And make sure you guys check out the full moon eclipse collective reading, because there's a collective reading as well for everyone on this channel. It should be posted around the same time as this reading. But I feel like when you think about eclipses, it's removing, right? I feel like you're removing the shadow of a doubt out of your mind. You're removing people from your life who it feels like you have to play small around, and also feel like I'm getting a lot of energy about removing self-doubt, because somebody may have put some doubt in your mind. I have girlfriends and I love them very dearly, but I have to treat their life sometimes because I'm a Gemini. So if you're my friend, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you at all times. And I have girlfriends because I've been single for 8 years by choice, right? Okay. And I have girlfriends who say, you know, you could be in a relationship right now if you weren't so picky, if you weren't so this, you weren't so that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how does people who are miserable in their marriages and miserable in their relationships give me advice? Why would I settle and live the same reality that you're living in? I'm not going to settle because I'd rather be independent, free, like the energy that we got with the sun and the Ace of Swords. I'd rather be free and independent and happy within my own world than to be in a relationship and be miserable just to say that I have someone. That's not a flex. That's not the flex that people think it is. So yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. For some of you all, like, don't listen to people in their talk. I get this all the time. I just, like a month ago, one of my good girlfriends was saying to me, like, what did she say? I'm trying to think of her exact words. They were talking about dating and things like that. There was a gathering with a bunch of friends and stuff, and they were talking about dating. And someone asked me, like, well, how do you feel about dating? And I was like, I'm not necessarily thinking about it right now. I have so many different things on my mind that I'm focused on. I'm not thinking about that. And she was like, you know, I'm just a little worried about you because I just want you to be happy. And I said, who said I'm not happy? Who said that? I was in a very unhappy marriage for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? So would you want me to do that just to say that I have somebody? Because where's the happiness in this? You know what I mean? So even hearing her say that, I didn't take that to heart. I just said, I spoke my piece on it and said, who said I wasn't happy? And I left it at that. I left it at that because there's nothing to talk about when it comes to my values, what I want. I am exactly who I think I am. You know what I'm saying? And you all have to claim that too. Don't let peer pressure, universal pressure, societal pressure make you feel like you have to submit to a certain way of life that you know is not going to make you happy just to say that you have a partner. That's ridiculous. You got the King of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. We did get Leo earlier with the sun. I almost said the moon. So for some of you all, during this time, you may be dreaming about a Leo or someone that you met in Leo season. I'm getting that also. During Leo, and I keep wanting to say Leo, during the full and the new moon, you have a lot of strong dreams. Like that energy is very strong with vivid dreams and dreams that feel very real. So some of you guys will be dreaming about a Leo, male or female, or something that happened in Leo season in regards to your love life. For some of you all, but more than this, I feel like this is someone like taking charge. Some of you all may have strong fiery energy, or you just have a very passionate personality. Even if you don't have fire in your chart, you have a very passionate personality and you're like, I'm fine where I am right now until I've, connect with someone who's on the same level as me. He's a king. So if you're a king or a queen, are you going to date a page or a knight? No. You want somebody who's bossed up just like you. Energetically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. That's what you want and that's what you deserve, right? So let's go through the deck until we get your... Some of you guys, it's definitely someone with a Leo coming in. Got the Eight of Wands coming in quickly. Unexpected love interest is appearing for some of you all. So again, we want the Lovers, the card that comes before and the card that comes after for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. The Lovers for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. There you go with the Lovers. So right in front of the Lovers, you have the Five of Pentacles, exactly. Lack, loss, abandonment, being left out in the cold. Some of you all feel like you have friends and family who think you're miserable if you're single. Also, you may feel like, okay, if I'm single, then, am I in lack? Am I not worthy? Because Pentacles hold worth. And then some of y'all, you could be in a relationship that you feel like it's just not worth it to be in that relationship. You deserve better. So walk it like you talk it. If you're telling yourself that you deserve it, then you do. So live in that reality. Live your truth. Our major arcana, and then boom, what I say, there you go. Something strong with Leo for sure. Okay, remember we stopped here. Leo, and at the very top you got the Lion. So something with Leo season or Leo person. The Wheel of Fortune is fated in destined events. So here's the thing. In all that time that you have been single, some of you guys may have been single for 5 months to 5 years, okay? And all that time that you've been single, it was for you to heal some things within yourself. It was for you to notice your self-worth, take your power back. You see how he's holding on to that wand? And then you have new love coming in. For some of you all, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you can meet this person in the water sign season. And the very last water sign season of the year is Scorpio. That's October, November. So you may meet this person in Scorpio season. And it's also, with this, I feel like this message is saying, like, you can't live a lie. You can't stay in things that are unhealthy. Some of y'all did stay in an unhealthy relationship. I want you to notice you got the 5 of Pentacles here, okay? And there's 7 swords, but altogether, of the 7, he's carrying 5 because 2 are here. So some of you all were in a very unhealthy relationship or marriage or a connection for 5 years. And you did it just so you wouldn't be alone, but it always left you feeling in lack. And that may be why, just like the story that I share about my own personal life, that's why I was so fine. Like, I'd rather be happy than miserable in something. So some of you all are coming to, you know, the reality of that. Some of you all may have been single since Taurus season in May as well, or you could have ended something with a May Taurus as well. You got the Hangman stuck in limbo. Like I said, some of y'all may have hung in there, just stayed in a situation that made you unhappy. And I also feel like some of you all may have some type of societal hangups about how love and relationships should be. But you're realizing, like, I'm only going to be truly happy when I'm being my authentic self. You know what I'm saying? I can't be, I can't move the same way everyone else moves. And it's making me think about the name of the song again, Walking Like I Talk It. And that may be a message also, like, if you always preach like being happy, not being just settling down in relationships just for the sake of, but then you yourself was staying in relationships that was making you unhappy. They're telling you walking like you talk it. Like, you have to actually live according to what you're preaching to other people. That may be a message also, but I'm going to say for the most of y'all, because you have this major arcana, which you know is definite, they're saying you are exactly who you think and say that you are. You are rather abundant energetically. The universal realm sees that about you as well. And that's why, you know, fortune, and not just financial fortune, but relationship fortune is coming into your world. For some of y'all, it's definitely going to be a Leo. This person could be born in the year of the rabbit. You were born in the year of the rabbit. You have the high priestess. She's a divine counterpart. Okay, we have the emperor and the empress, and then you have the Hierophant and then the high priestess. So I do feel like for a lot of y'all, you're getting ready to meet somebody who is definitely worthy of you. That's happening. That's coming in. It's fated and destined. They count the first, middle, or last initial of B, T, J, P, R, S, W, or H. And also the high priestess, she's very intuitive. She's very in tune. And you guys are knowing, like, you know, the high priestess being in tune, you know that you're getting ready to manifest a true love. And like I said, you know you are who you say you are. It's not arrogant, it's confident. You are the magician. This is the second time you've seen a magician. We had it in this deck, you have it here. That's Gemini, Virgo. A lot of you all are getting ready to manifest a new love interest before Virgo season wraps up. That's for sure. That is for sure. You have major, I want to say major arcana, I'm thinking about the Hierophant, but you have the King of Pentacles, Taurus. That goes back to what I was saying. For some of y'all, you may have dumped somebody in Taurus season, or you dumped the Taurus, or a Taurus dumped you. Oh, well, if they dumped you, that was a blessing in disguise. They weren't worthy in the first place. 5 Pentacles lacked. They weren't worthy. I feel like you do, for some of y'all, you do have people who, especially when it comes to love, who think that you're arrogant, who think that you're full of yourself. But I don't get that. I just get that you're confident and you're well aware of what you deserve. That's really what I'm getting here. Let's get a clarifier for the 5 of Pentacles. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Give me a clarifier for the 5 of Pentacles for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. A clarifier for the 5 of Pentacles for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. Yeah, they weren't worthy. You know what I'm saying? You see how she's accepting his flowers in reverse. It's like, nah, I'm cool on you. Now, we did have the King of Cups earlier. For some of y'all, you may have ended something with a water sign. You may have ended something with someone in Cancer season, specifically in June with the 6 of Cups. It's in reverse. You got 5 and a 6. Some of y'all realized that there was not a future with this person. I feel like if there was a breakup, this person said some nasty stuff trying to knock down your self-esteem. Because I keep getting over and over again, you are exactly who you say you are. Like, you're like, I deserve better. You know what I'm saying? You're not even worthy of me. And this person is trying to point out all your flaws or say negative stuff, male or female, because you are worthy. Remember, you had the King of Pentacles in reverse, but you got the Queen of Pentacles upright. I feel like this is you. Whether you have Earth placements in your chart or not, this is you. You know your worth. That's why she's looking at it. That's why she's looking at the energy. You got a rabbit here. Okay. And then you also have a rabbit here. Someone is definitely born in the year of the rabbit, and also feel like someone is definitely you're about to strike it. Okay, some money could be coming in because I'm hearing like strike it rich, or there's a very rich connection coming in. And you think about rich as wealth, abundant, a very abundant connection coming in. It's fated and destined for that to happen with the Wheel of Fortune. That's fate and destiny. Let's get a clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune. Universal energies of light, love, and divine protection. Okay, some of you guys may meet somebody who's wealthy, male or female. This person is very well off financially. And it's not like you're using this person for money, but they could just provide a very nice life for you and them. They're very giving also. Universal energies of light. Okay. You got that Queen of Wands in reverse. So that's what I'm getting. Somebody was trying to knock you off your pedestal, because kings and queens, they sit on the pedestal. They sit on the throne. Somebody's trying to knock you off your throne, make it like you weren't worthy, make it like you don't deserve to be speaking so highly of yourself. But here's the thing. Any card that a major arcana comes with, the major arcana trumps it. So regardless of what this person is saying and what this person is putting out there, you know better. You know better. Just like I said, the name of that song is Walk It Like I Talk It. And you keep walking in your power. Keep seeing yourself sitting on your throne. Adjust your crown. Male or female, adjust your crown. Don't let anybody knock your crown off your head. Don't play small. Because in reverse, kings and queens have been stripped of their power, made to feel small. This is what you have been connected with, people who are trying to make you feel small. For some of you all, this is someone that you have children with. This also could be someone that you've known since you were very young. Okay. It's like seeing you evolve is stressful for them. They are triggered because you've outgrown them in some ways. You've evolved, you've leveled up, and it's like they know that they don't fit in your life because they're still in that same weak ass energy that they were in from the very beginning, and you are in abundance, and it's triggering to them. So they're trying to knock you off your throne. They're trying to make you feel like you're not who you say you are. You're not who you think you are. Keep walking in your truth. That's it. That's all when it comes to love. Keep walking in your truth. And I definitely feel like for a lot of you all, again, because you got strong, you have the King of Wands, you got the Queen of Wands, then you got this Lion. For those of you all who are single, I definitely feel like a Leo is coming in. Because in this position also, you see how she's looking in the direction of the Wheel of Fortune. It's only in reverse because upright is present. In reverse, you haven't met this person yet. So when it comes to love, you have somebody coming in. If you are single, you have someone coming in, and they definitely will have Leo in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or their North Node. But I feel more so like their Sun, their Moon, or their Rising sign will be Leo. Okay? So, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, subscribe. Click that all button. Don't forget to check out the full moon collective reading. And until next time, take care and be well. Bye.